Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make this turtle cheesecake. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's just get right on into the video. First, starting with the crust, you want to add your graham crackers to a food processor and you just want to mix all the graham crackers until they become crumbs. Then you want to do the same thing for your pecans. And you just want to add your graham crackers and your pecans to a medium-sized bowl. Also, you want to add in brown sugar. You guys didn't see me add this because unfortunately I forgot to add it. So yeah, but make sure you add in your brown sugar. I just forgot mine. Then you want to add your butter and then mix this all together until the crumbs look wet, basically. Make sure you'll know like what that looks like, and you know it forms together really well. Just make sure you mix this well until all the ingredients are combined. Now you want to add your crust to your 9-inch greased springform pan, and you can add parchment paper to this as well, but I didn't have any so I didn't use any, but I just greased mine with butter and that worked out fine. And you can use a measuring cup here like I'm using to help form the shape of the crust. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, you can take your time with it if you want to. And the recipe does call for a homemade caramel recipe, but every time I try to make caramel, it does not go well. And I didn't really feel like dealing with that, so I did buy some homemade one. I use Miss Richardson's sea salt caramel, and I did like it. It's my first time using this, but I did like it. But yeah, the original recipe link will be in the description, so you can get all the measurements and you know the directions if you do want to make your own at-home caramel. For the caramel layer at the bottom, you just want to add your crushed up pecans. I use a food processor for this, and around like a tablespoon of flour, and this is around maybe a half cup of caramel. You can use more, but I didn't buy 2 containers, so I only used half cup. I believe the recipe, she didn't have any direct measurements, but it looked like she used maybe a cup, but like I said, I didn't have as much caramel as her, so I just used half cup, and that turned out fine. Now moving on to the chocolate ganache layer. In a small bowl, you want to add your semi-sweet chocolate chips and your boiling hot heavy cream on top of that. Let that sit for around 3 minutes and come back and stir it up. And if you find out your heavy cream wasn't hot enough like mine, you can just transfer this mixture to a microwave safe bowl if it wasn't in one already, and just put it in the microwave for a few seconds like I did, and make sure all the chocolate is melted with the heavy cream, and that should be fine. And just add that to your caramel layer and spread this all over the bottom, and you just set that aside while we get started on the cheesecake filling. For the cheesecake filling, you want to add your room temperature cream cheese to a medium-sized bowl, your brown sugar, and your flour, and you just want to mix this on medium speed until all the ingredients come together. And make sure to use a rubber spatula to scrape down the sides and get at the bottom just to make sure all the ingredients are getting incorporated. Then you want to add in your sour cream and your vanilla extract, and again you want to mix until combined, and do the same spatula scraping situation as well. Now we're going to add our eggs to this mixture, but make sure you add them in one at a time, and you just want to mix this on medium speed until all the ingredients come together. Once your cheesecake filling is done, you can now add it to your 9-inch springform pan. Before you do this, you want to cover the bottom of your springform pan with aluminum foil because we're going to be putting this in a water bath to prevent the cheesecake from cracking. Then you want to add your pan that's covered with aluminum foil to a larger pan that has water in it, and you just want to make sure the water does not go past the aluminum foil, but yeah, it should be around like halfway of the pan. Then you want to put this in the oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour and 35 minutes. Once the hour and 35 minutes is up, you can turn the oven off completely and keep the cheesecake in the oven for 30 minutes. Then you want to crack the door of the oven and leave it in for another 30 minutes. And once that's done, you can take it out and cover the top of the cheesecake with caramel. Once you finish adding your caramel to your cheesecake, you want to put this in the fridge for around 5 to 6 hours. Once that's done, you can now take off the outer layer of your springform pan, and we can top this off with some chocolate ganache and some crushed pecans. And that is it for this finished turtle cheesecake recipe. I really hope you guys try this out. This was very delicious and pretty simple to make. It just takes a while because of the cooking time and how long it has to sit in the fridge. But the cake itself is really easy. If you guys do end up trying this out, let me know in the comments how you liked it. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Bye guys!